Title: The Legend of the Michigan Dogman. In the dense forests of northern Michigan, where the sun barely pierced the thick canopy of leaves, whispers of a creature known as the dogman echoed through the townsfolk. The legend spoke of a half-man, half-dog beast that roamed the woods, especially during the full moon. Most dismissed it as mere folklore, but for young Jake, the stories ignited a sense of adventure. Jake was a curious 15-year-old, often exploring the woods with his friends. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, he gathered the courage to venture deeper into the forest alone. Armed with a flashlight, he felt excitement and trepidation as he stepped into the shadows. As he walked, the sounds of the forest enveloped him, the rustling leaves, distant hoots of owls, and the occasional snap of twigs. Suddenly, a low growl pierced the silence, and Jake froze. His heart raced as he turned his flashlight toward the sound. There, emerging from the darkness, was the dogman. The creature stood tall, its fur dark and matted, eyes glowing like embers. Instead of fear, Jake felt a strange connection. "I'm not here to hurt you," he whispered, surprising himself. The dogman tilted its head, as if considering his words. In that moment, Jake realized the dogman was not a monster, but a guardian of the forest. He took a cautious step forward, and to his amazement, the creature didn't flee. Instead, it turned and began to walk deeper into the woods, glancing back as if inviting Jake to follow. They wandered through the forest together, the dogman leading the way. Jake marveled at the creature's grace and strength, witnessing its protective nature as it guided lost animals back to safety. He felt a sense of purpose, wanting to show the world that the dogman was not to be feared. As dawn approached, Jake knew he had to return home. He turned to the dogman, a mix of sadness and gratitude in his heart. "I'll tell everyone the truth about you," he promised. The dogman let out a low howl, a sound that resonated deep within Jake's soul. Back in town, Jake shared his experience with friends and family, determined to change the narrative surrounding the dogman. At first, they were skeptical, but Jake's passion began to sway them. He organized a town meeting, sharing his story and urging the community to respect the creature. As the townsfolk gathered, Jake stood before them, recounting his encounter. "The dogman is a protector, not a monster," he insisted. Slowly, the atmosphere shifted from fear to curiosity. People began to see the dogman in a new light. Years later, as Jake stood at the edge of the forest, now a young man, he felt a deep connection to the land and the dogman. The creature appeared beside him, a silent guardian. "Look how far we've come," Jake said, feeling gratitude for the journey they had shared.